Hello and welcome to another SkaredCast Battle Report. This is another competitive game where I have Chris, who's brought his Tyranids up from a top 10 standing at the Beef and Wing Major Tournament. He's brought his tournament list to face off against my Drukhari in this ITC mission. Let's dive right in.
The Dark King.
Hello and welcome to another SkaredCast Battle Report. We have a treat for you today with Chris.
Hello.
Who has been on a rampage in the tournament scene under the name of Exodar.
Yes.
Yes, so make sure you check him out in the ITC rankings. I don't know what you're ranked currently. In the
first Canada.
Tourist in Canada, and you're the Tyranid guru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm first Canada.
Self-professed best Tyranid player in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I like the motto Tyranid, so it's going to help me a lot too.
You're
Get all those cult guys out of here.
You are like me with Drukhari, but with Tyranids.
I wouldn't go that far, but...
Well, you know, one can dream.
Maybe in the same room.
You are currently in the same room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we have a treat for you. You just came back from the Beef and Wing Major Tournament.
Yes.
And that was in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a 100-person event.
102
people event. So it was a major. And tell us about that and how it went.
It went pretty good. I got 7th. The only one I lost was against 6 Flyers. On Planet Bowling Ball. He went first. All 6 Hive Guard gone. Flyer went gone. I mean, it was determined after turn 2. But yeah, other than that, like I beat some hard lists. I beat a Tau list that just killed all my Steelers right away. Yeah, I beat some decent lists. I fought a 18 Venom list.
Ooh.
Yeah, he actually gave me first turn. And I had Flyrant on table.
And you murdered a bunch of Venoms.
Yeah, so I killed 2 Venoms with the Flyrant because I did the, 12 shots, 2 damage, and then killed the Flyrant with the Hive Guard, double tap, killed the other Flyrant, and then Steelers killed everyone that popped out except one unit and wrapped them in combat.
Oh, beautiful.
So right away he was like, I did something wrong here. I was like, you did, yeah.
You should have shot the Steelers.
You should have went first.
I don't know who you were, 18 Venom person. But,
yeah.
Anyway, but we're going to have fun. We're going to play an ITC mission today. And I'm playing a modified version of the list I took to the Hooded Goblin GT this weekend, where I went 6-0 with the list. And I've essentially taken the 2 Flyers out and put in the Incarn. That's pretty much the gist of the changes. And you've also modified something as well.
Yeah, I took out basically, like there's a little bit of changing, but I took out basically 20 Steelers to put the Tyrannifex.
Okay, with the Flamers in it. Well, we are talking about the list, so why don't we take a look at the lists, and you can let us know what you think down below. But enjoy this competitive battle report on SkaredCast. Let's begin. Awesome. Let's get to it.
Good Necron guy. So yeah, he'd come every time.
And here we have 2,000 points of Drukhari. First, we start off. This is a sort of like a spin-off my tournament list using an Incarn in the Flayed Skull Battalion. So check the link down below for the list. However, we have a Flayed Skull Battalion with 6 units of Cavalite Warriors with Shredders, 1 Archon with a Husk Blade and a Blast Pistol, the Incarn as a second choice, as well as 2 units of Mandrakes. And then we have 6 Venoms and 1 Raider. Then I have a Battalion of Cursed Blade Witches, 2 Succubuses, 1 with a Shardnet and Impaler, and then 1 with an Archite Glaive. 3 units of 5, 2 with Shardnet Impalers, and 1 with a Hydra Gauntlet as well. And to round it all off, Cabal of the Blackheart Spearhead, Archon Skari himself, the Warlord, with his 3 trusty Disintegrator Ravagers, which are a staple in a lot of Drukhari lists. And this is 2,000 points. Let's take a look at what Chris has brought with his Tyranids. And here we have 2,000 points of Tyranids. Tyranids and more Tyranids. Chris, take it away. What have you brought today to the studio?
So the whole entire army is Kraken. I have 3 battalions. And for troops, I have 2 Ripper squads. a 19-man, because of points, Gene Stealer, and then 6 10-man Termagon squads, all flesh boys. I have the auto hit flamer gun for the Tyran effects. I know it shows all 3 of them, but I am running him as the acid flamer thing. 6 Hive Guard, a flying Hive Tyrant with 4 Devourers. He will be my Warlord, and he will have the relic for the -1 to hit. Those are 3 Neurothropes. I got the Broodlord, the Melanthrope for the -1 to hit bubble, and the Swarmlord.
There you go. That's 2,000 points. Seems pretty straightforward. Bit of board control, some good aggressiveness with the Gene Stealers, Swarmlord, good psychic support, and of course troops to take lots of objectives. So let's dive into deployment. And before we get deployment, this is mission 4 of the ITC. So there's one objective in the middle of the board. These objectives were made for the channel by Dream T. Thank you, Dream T. This is from Hot Dice Miniatures, and the terrain is from GW and GameMat.eu. Okay, before we do that, in ITC, you roll to roll. So we're going to roll, and the winner is going to roll for deployment. So I get to roll. However, Chris lost the roll. So after I pick my deployment zone, he is going to pick if he wants to deploy first and go first, giving me the opportunity to seize, or force me to go first and deploy first, and then give up the opportunity to seize. So we're going to be playing on number 2, which is a normal deployment. Normal deployment, that is Dawn of War, 12 inches up from the board. And just to make things simple and easy, I will be well, that looks cool. I'm just gonna carry on this side. Like that's an enclosed building, so that'd be useful for him, you know, to kind of take and grab into and stuff. But that's okay. I'm just gonna keep this side here just for funsies. And now we get our cool deployment stuff. So he gets 2 objectives and I get 2. So the first one has to be placed anywhere on the table. So if you're playing a very aggressive army, you could actually put it somewhere close to your opponent's army. Or your thing. So I'm going to put mine something around here like this, you know, centrally located, somewhere I can hide some stuff and potentially take the objectives. Actually, I'm going to put it back here, to be honest. There we go. So I'm going to put mine 6 inches from table edges, just somewhere that I can sort of hide it. And then he gets to put something anywhere on the board as well. So he's going to put it right where he can. The center can't be in the magic box because, you know, that's an ITC rule, but he can put the center right outside, and then you can be inside and holding that objective. And then I'm going to put my second one over here, essentially 6 inches and 6 inches up, somewhere nice and open that if he decides to hold it, it's going to, if he decides to hold it, perfectly. Yeah, if he tries to hold it, I'm going to shoot stuff off there, which is nice. And then he gets to put the second one in my deployment zone as well. To try and essentially, he can either try and huddle them up or he can try and spread them out. So it's up to him, but he has basically my whole zone to put it out as well. And he's going to be measuring some stuff here. You know, big time. That's where he wants to put it so that I can't hide and it's in a good range. If he wants to put the Hive Guard in that building, that I will get blown off as well. Okay, with that, Chris chooses whether to deploy first, go first, or to force me to deploy first, go first. Chris has decided to deploy first and try and go first, giving me the opportunity to seize the initiative. But he's now putting out his deployment zone. We did pick our secondaries. Remember, in ITC, you can pick from 15 different secondaries. You pick 3 of them. Each one is worth 4 points at the end of the game. So a maximum of 12 points out of 42 points can be secondary points. And you usually want to pick things that you're good at or that your enemy's army gives away. I picked Kingslayer on the Flyrant because I know I'm going to have to kill that 24-shot flying Hive Tyrant. Even though he's hard to kill, if I get into close combat with him, it'll be a lot easier to deal with later in the game. That is 4 points if I kill him, because he is the Warlord. I took Reaper as well, because he has lots of little units of infantry and models, which will, just by killing his chaff, it will give me points over the course of the game. And Recon, which is a objective I highly recommend for fast-moving armies like Eldar, where you can get into 1 unit partially within each table quarter to get a point at the end of your player turn, which is also very, very useful. Chris, on the other hand, took Recon because he can maneuver around and get a whole bunch of objectives. He also took Butcher's Bill for killing 2 things in any player turn in order to get points, which is good against a bunch of Venoms and MSU-style armies. And last but not least, Old School. He feels he can kill something on the first turn, as well as kill something on the last battle round, and get something in Line Breaker as we move into the end part of the game. So with that, we're going to move into deployment. Chris is already getting that started, and I just here sit and wait, and then counter-deploy. And here we are after deployment, Skariites. So, I counter-deployed. So let's take a look at the Tyranid deployment. He's put one of the blue squads, and basically everything around the -1 hit bubble from the Malanthrope. One of the best miniatures you can get for a Tyranid army. It's a Forgeable miniature, -1 to hit, and Synapse as well. Swarm Lord, the Warlord with -1 to hit relic as well. The Flamer, 60 gaunts, and then the 20 or 19 Gene Stealers. And then the Hive Guard, half of them are in this magic box, and then half of them are out, but he's just going to move in and have like a big zone of just murdering everything. What I've decided to do is sort of, because I have a lot of speed, I can kind of split my army up and then kind of go to wherever he goes to react. So I'm forcing him to kind of pick what he wants to come after. Venoms. So I've deployed pretty much everything out of the Venoms, so I can't get surrounded and murdered. The characters are up front to heroically intervene to just provide some extra attacks against a bunch of Gene Stealers if he decides to sacrifice them all. And then I have Cabalite Warriors outside as well. Then I have a unit of 2 units of Witches in this Raider with the Incarn and a unit of Mandrakes back here in the center. I have 1 little unit of Cabalite Warriors off to the flank here just to kind of move in, you know, hopefully bait some shots this way as well. And the Ravagers with Archon Skari, who's my Warlord. Who can give up Warlord kill, but he's hiding behind his trusty Ravagers. In Deep Strike, I have put 6 Mandrakes. This time I have 2 units of 6. 1 unit of 6 Mandrakes here, 1 in reserve. Oh, that was a mouthful. Okay, with that, we're going to go into the do I want to seize the initiative phase? And I do. I would like to. I would like to very much so. Chris is like, you better not, you jerk. And
Odds
this is
in my favor.
what? Sorry, the odds are definitely in your favor. What does the Hooded Goblin have to say? Check out them; they're a sponsor to the channel. Hiya! No, that is a 3. And with that, we go to Tyranids turn 1. End of Tyranid turn 1. Chris has decided not to come to the Venom's Nest, or any one of the Venom's Nests. Decided to pull back and essentially wait around his Hive Guard, force me to do the first move, which is great. So he's left 1 on here for hold, essentially. He's put 1 on there to kind of force my hand on the hold more. And he's moved his Tyrant effects into the middle with a 18-inch zone of double shooting, and has advanced his Hive Tyrant full speed ahead to try and nuke 1 of the Ravagers early on in order to get the most out of his shooting.
Yeah, instinctive killer Ravagers.
That's right. So he's got to reroll all misses against Ravagers as well, which is really fantastic. So with that, we go into the Psychic phase. Hive Tyrant's going to cast Onslaught on himself.
8 passes.
Cool, he does.
Where's
So
your
he can,
deny guy?
well, I've got 1 here, and then the Helm of Spite is over there.
Okay, so no denies.
No denies at the moment.
And then you just do a simple smite into them.
Simple Smite. It goes off for 2 mortal wounds. So you have a 6-up feel no pain. And I lose 2 Cabalite Warriors. No! Dead Cabalite Warriors. You were too good to be true.
I'm gonna try them out.
Okay, Catalyst onto
The Tyrant effects
from
this Neurothrope.
one of the Neurothropes.
Yeah.
Perfect. It goes off.
Yep.
He has a 5-up, feel no pain, and 14 wounds, is it?
Oh, I don't like that.
They have a few
yeah,
wounds.
yeah.
They have 14 wounds, toughness 8.
3-up armor.
3-up armor. Now he has a 5-up, feel no pain as well. So harder to get through. Perfect. And a weapon that doesn't require you to roll to hit.
Which is great.
Which is
and
awesome.
-1 the hit.
Right, because of the mallet.
All kinds of stuff that hopefully he lives.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I love it. End of the Psychic phase.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Okay. On to shooting. So the Hive Tyrant's going to spend 2 command points to do double damage on that Ravager. And I'm going to see if I steal any command points. I do! I go up to 14 again. Oh yeah, baby. And here comes the Daka. Daka, he says. He needs, he's rerolling all misses because he is like instinctive killer, heavy support Ravager.
Yes.
Which is a cool little warlord trait to have.
Yeah, it gives me where I only have 2 misses.
Which is amazing. It's amazing on 24 shots with the Hive Tyrant. Strength 6, needing forced wound against the Ravager itself. And each of these does 2 damage if they go through.
So we've got 9.
9. So I get 9 armor saves. I decided not to put my whole army in cover just because he has like 2 things that shoot. So, you know, it's not like super intense. But I do get a full plus save on the Ravager. Hiya!
Hive Guard ignore cover.
They do. Hive Guard do ignore cover. Okay, and then I have 5 that have gone through. Oh no, so what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to spend 1 command point, the one that I got for free, and I want to reroll one of these armor saves. Hiya! And it doesn't go through. So I'm going to have to roll 10 Feel No Pains. Because he is black card. He has 10.
Oh.
He needs to pass one of these, but I was hoping that, you know, it would live no matter what I roll. Man, let's see what happens. Ah! And he lives with 1 wound remaining. Go Ravager has 1 wound left. The Hive Guard now going to shoot. He really wants his first blood, so he's going to put 3 Hive Guard on here and 3 on my Raider as well.
So 3 here.
On the Cavalry Warriors, hitting on 4s because he moved. 1 hit. Uh-oh. 1 wound at minus.
2 ignores cover.
Okay, so 1 dies, D3 damage, or 1 takes D3 for 2. Will she survive? No! He dies. Ah! Dead Cavalry Warrior. And then 3 against the on 4s as well. 3 hit this time. And needing 3s to wound. I do get a 5 up Feel No Pain. I'm 5 Feel No Pain. I mean invulnerable save. Good old little Raider. Haha, 1 gets through. D3 damage. Ta-ta! 1 damage. Okay, so he's down to 9 left. Swarmlord is going to push the Steelers, essentially. That's his advance roll. But he's essentially going to hide them and prevent my Venoms from murdering them all.
So, the back one.
Yeah, no, he's being smart. He's using his Gene Stealers as a secondary, like, threat, which is very, very, very intelligent play on Chris's part, not sacrificing the Gene Stealers. Like, I've played Chris in the past over many, many years, and he usually just ran his Gene Stealers at me, and he's lost enough games that he knows not to throw his Gene Stealers away.
Not when I only have 19.
Not when he only has 19, exactly. He's going to spend another 2 command points to bring it down to 14 left. He's going to shoot with the Hive Guard again. Where are the Hive Guard going? He gets to split his shots again, I believe.
4 into there, 2 into there.
Okay, so he really wants them dead. He's putting 4 Hive Guard into them. Really wants to try kill them, and he gets 2 hits. Oh, he's gonna CP that. I will allow it. 2d3 damage. Goes down to 13 left. He's done 1 and 3. Can't re-roll it. So the 3 damage dies, and the single damage. Hiya! No! She's dead. I've already used my reroll. Okay, and after I've killed this guy here, bloop, the Incarn's gonna jump right over here because we're gonna have some fun with that. Okay, it's gonna be entertaining. And then we have 4 into the tank. Then we have a couple of hits. Oh, 1 hit. Needing 3s, and on a 5+. No, she's fine. Cool! And that is your first kill. You gotta kill something.
Unless I want to charge her, which will be insane!
Oh, come on! You know you want to! Onslaught lets you charge after you advance as well, right? Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so that is 1 unit of Cavalry Warriors dead. He does get a recon point because he did get these those guys over here, and then that one and this one, and then he has 1 in each one of those. With that, are you taking anything else? No, just first strike, kill, and hold.
Yes.
Moving on to Dark Eldar turn 1. And here we are after turn 1 movement. All the Cavalry Warriors have jumped into their Venoms, and the Venoms have moved out So we have these venoms kind of going this way, that venom going this way as well. All these venoms going this way. These witches got out of the raider. They've moved up to the middle here, hopefully getting to charge and hold some stuff up, maybe get into the hive guard. You know, they have to be worried about a whole bunch of psychic powers, so we'll see how that works for them. The mandrakes and these witches kind of holding here, and then this raider just moved on to hold objective 1. So I basically just need to try and like either take that away, contest it to like get either hold more or stop him from holding more. The Incarn has moved up now and is threatening the Warlord, and then the Ravagers has kind of stayed in there. I know the Gene Stealers are a big threat right now. They can kind of just come around right over here. But, you know, it might happen. And if it does, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. So we'll have to figure out what happens. Before that, we go into the Psychic phase. I'm at -1 to cast, though, right?
Yeah.
Because of the Horror. And I'm just going to cast the Smite.
Sure.
So she's just going to try and smite you. Hiya! And she gets an 11 smite. Which technically is a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so it's not a Mega Smite.
No,
okay.
-1.
Cool. So I will do D3 mortal wounds for 1 mortal wound. Pow! Down to 11. And then I'm going to go for Ancestor's Grace, which is reroll 1s to hit in close combat. Reroll 1s to hit. And I need a 5 for that as well, so I need a 6. And it goes off on a 9, technically. Haha! Oh no! Oh no! He stopped me with his crazy horrorness. Well, that was it for Psychic Powers. Thanks a lot. Not a phase I use very often, so it's cool to kind of use it every once in a while. With that, though, we're going to go into some shooting. I'm going to start with this Ravager here firing into Mr. -1 to hit guy. So we need, this is a Ravager, so this is this Ravager here, needing 4s to hit, rerolling 1s thanks to Archon Skari. Hiya! This is where we go, thank you, my lord, because you have to say thank you for all the rerolls that you get. And then needing 5s to wound against toughness 7. Rerolling 1s to wound. Thank you, my lord. No rerolls this time. Ravager's deciding to not do much. Then I'm going to shoot the busted one. He's hitting on 5s, -1. He's hitting on 6s.
Ouch.
You know, he tries. He really does. And, oh, he gets 2 hits and 4 rerolls.
May do better than the other one.
Thank you, my lord. Absolutely. That is indeed 4 hits. Ha-ha! Needing 5. Go bust it up. A Ravager. Well, he's already done more wounds so far. And 2 rerolls there. He does. Thank you, my lord. 2 saves. 1 gets through. That is 2 damage. So he goes down to 9 remaining. And then we're going to go ahead and do the 3rd and final Ravager into him as well. And that is 4s to hit. 3 hits with 1 reroll. Thank you, my lord. No, I was not worthy of the rerolls. Will the Disintegrators. 1 and a reroll. Thank you, my lord. Oh, just 1. That does indeed go through. And that'll take him down to 7 wounds remaining. Awesome.
He'll live.
And then, yeah, he's like, he's gonna live. Then I'm gonna do this Raider, same target, into Mr. Big Wings. 4s to hit, 1 hit. No rerolls, no Archon to speak of. No wound there. So with that, that was like the big stuff. I just had to make sure that, you know, the Incarn had a better chance at getting in and doing the damage that she needs to do in the close combat phase. With that, we'll move on to the Venoms. I'm going to start with this Venom here, firing into Blue Squad. It is in long range for the rifles, and then the rapid fire splinter cannon has 6 shots. So it's 8 shots in total, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s for flayed skull, but I don't get any 1s. And then wounding on 4s, so that would be 3 armor saves. Oh shoot, they are also. That's on Blue Squad here. So 2 die. Okay, perfect. Okay, so next I'm going to do this Venom over here. I've killed 2 of those Blue Squad. They're out of the -1 to hit bubble. So needing 3s to hit from this Venom over here. Rerolling 1s, no rerolls there. And needing 4s to wound. And that would be 3 saves again from that Venom instead. And I kill 2 again. I'm going to spend 1 command point, and now that Venom will fire and fade to get the Shredder and the Cabalite Warriors in range. the Shredder and the Cabalite Warriors into blue squad. So I'll do the Shredder first. D6 shots for 2, hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s, rerolling wounds against infantry, -1 AP. So that's 2 dead, and there are 4 left in the unit. So then we do the Cabalite Warriors with their Splinter Rifles, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s with Flayed Skull, and then wounding on 4s as well. And they do 5 saves. Wow, well done, Flayed Skull. With that, they take out the squad, and that's 1 unit dead. So now I'm going to do this Venom over here, and it's going to fire into Green Squad, which is also just out of range of the Malanthrope. He is long range, so he just gets 5 shots here. 3s to hit, or yep, rerolling once, nope, and then 4s to wound. 2 saves on those little guys. 1 goes down. Every little one that I kill is victory in my books. I also have the Cabalite Warriors inside firing, so needing 3s. Rerolling 1s even inside of their Venoms, thanks to Flayed Skull. Oh, here I am moving terrain. Cheetah, eh? 1 save. 1 more goes down as well. This Venom here is going to fire into green, and then with his cannon, the rifles are going to fire into the black little squad there. And so I have 3 there and 2 there. So 3 into green squad. Oh, and then 4s to wound. 1 more save. Yeah. 1 more dead guy. Then 2 shots into the unit that's screening the turn effects. Yep, so hitting on 4s, and then nothing there. Then the 4 Cabalite unit guys inside into that same squad, needing 4s to hit. Oh, rerolling 1s thanks to Flayed Skull. Nope. And 4s. That's 2 saves on that little squad. So 2 of them die. This Venom here is going to fire into that same squad that we were just shooting at, needing 4s to hit as well. Ooh, all hit. Well done, little Venom at long range. 1 armor save. That also kills another one of the black that have the little colors. See, it's good to like distinguish your squads. I use these little things from squadmarks.com, so make sure you check them out. And Chris here just painted the tips of the guns different colors, just the tip. And then we have this Venom over here firing into that same squad. 5 shots at long range this time. 4s rerolling 1s, so no rerolls, and then 4s to wound. 1 more save into that squad, 1 more dead guy. And then the squad inside is also going to fire into the same one. 4s to hit. Ooh, 3 hits this time. And 1 save as well. That's another dead guy. So I've killed a few. They're all fearless, of course, because they are synaptic creatures. Synaptic creatures of death and destruction. But all the Venoms have fired. I've killed essentially enough screen, like a long range, so not super short range. And I've done some damage to the Hive Tyrant, which is great. With that, we'll go into the second psychic phase. I'm just kidding. We're gonna go into the charge phase. The Incarn will, of course, be attempting to charge the Hive Tyrant.
What's your toughness?
I'm toughness 6.
Oh.
And then the witches will also be attempting to charge into here as well. So 24 shots hitting on 6s. No rerolls or anything. He gets, I believe, 1, 2 hits, needing 4s. Nope, no wounds. And then the Incarn will indeed charge in 11 inches. And she's just going to go like this to make sure I get my recon point, which will be exciting because recon is one of my secondary points. And then these witches are going to declare a charge on Red Squad. So they're just going to try and get in there as much as possible. So 8 of the little guys ready to shoot at my witches. Nope, absolutely nothing. We measured it before. I need a 5 to get in, and my witches go 11 inches. That's the face of someone who's surprised. Okay, so my plan's essentially going to be to move up here, try and kill these guys, and then potentially maybe even just tag that guy and stop him from shooting next turn, which would be really useful. Or tagging the Hive Guard, which can also be really useful. So I moved them in, and then she was over here, just out of the, basically, so she can pile in here and get closer to that Termagant while tagging the Hive Guard. So essentially just trying to stay alive long enough to stop the Hive Guard from shooting. They're going to have to survive a whole bunch of smites but at least it forces Chris to have to deal with the little 5-man unit of witches getting in his business. They have +1 attack, combat drug. So I have 1, 2, 3 regulars and a sergeant that gets 5 attacks. These are just the regular attacks, so that's only 4 witches with +1 attack, which is awesome. Hitting on 3s. Arg! And they are Cursed Blade, so they do have strength 4, so they wound on 3s as well, because they're super strong. Super exciting. Super exciting stuff. This is why Sean Naden loves witches, by the way. So that would be 10 saves, just with regular attacks. And then I have the special weapon on top of that.
Oh, no.
So, which is -1 AP. So these are 10 6-ups and 3 a save. 4
left.
Woo! Look at that. So she needs to hit all the time and wound all the time to kill him.
Yeah.
So let's see if she can do it. Hiya! She does not hit all the time. So I'm going to spend a command point reroll for that. I'm going to spend it. Going to do it down to 12. Does she hit? She does not.
That's not good.
No, on 3s to wound, but she does get to reroll wounds with her weapon. And she kills 2 more.
So there are 2 left.
2 more. There are 2 left, which means you're probably gonna keep the 2 out here alive, so I can't pile into the building and stop them from getting shot and whatnot. I do hold the objective though. I hold the objective regardless, unless he piles in like crazy or whatever. There's only 2 remaining. You're gonna keep them alive?
I'll keep the 2 on the
okay,
objective.
Perfect. He's gonna keep the 2 on the objective alive just for later in the game, and that's at least 18 inches for that. And I get to pile in, so of course, I'm gonna pile in there. And they have to move closer to the closest model, etc. Stay in coherency. She's on the ground floor, of course.
So you're gonna keep just 2 on there?
3.
Keep 3 on there?
Yeah.
Smart.
Well, you know, I don't want to give up that objective. And last but not least, we have, unless you want to interrupt.
No.
No,
Go ahead.
okay.
Give it a shot.
Let's see if the Incarn can murder a Hive Charge. I did not get
All I have to do is
wisdom.
make all my 4-ups.
You do.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
I have a CP.
Which is absolutely right. Okay, so 2s to hit, because she does hit on 2s. And she hits 5 times. She does wound on 5s because she's strength 6. She, you know, whatever the Incarn is. Wounding on 5s. So that would be 4 so far.
Wow.
She gets to reroll all wound rolls. So 4. 4 in total to go through.
I need to save 3 of these.
He does, in order for him to survive and live. And he passes 2 of them.
I'm gonna have to CP it.
And that's when I say Vect. And Vect says, no. Okay, so I spent 4 command points for that. But I do get 2d6 damage. Now, in retrospect, I should have saved the reroll to get the reroll damage, right? Because of, you know? But, you know, it's okay. I wanted to try and kill some Termagants. That was just a mistake on my part. I got over-eager.
Well, if you kill the Termagants, it gives you kill more.
That's true. That's true. Or if because I need to kill 2 things. So, it was about a points thing. So, let's see what the Incarn does. 12 damage.
Wow!
Bye-bye, Hive Tyrants.
Hey, he's gonna blow up on you. Are you ready for this?
Does he thrash about while I kill him? No. No, he doesn't. The Incarn is just murdered and got me all 4 of my Kingslayer points in a single turn. Hoya! So with that, the Termagants get to swing, the Hive Guard gets to swing. 2 Termagants attacking the witches. 1 hit and no wounds. And then the Hive Guard, which hit on 4s in combat, is that right?
Yep.
They get 2 attacks each.
And they'll be wounding on 3s.
That's right, because they are strength 5, correct?
They are.
Ooh.
No,
good.
they're still strength 4.
They're strength 4? Okay, so needing 3s to wound. They are toughness 5. And needing 3s to wound the witches, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Look at them go. 7 wounds. 6 wounds? 6?
Yeah,
6 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. Needing 4 pluses to stay alive for the witches, thanks to their dodginess. So 3. I don't get any more rerolls. So can I survive with power from pain? And no, 3 of them are gonna go down. So I'm gonna keep the 1 in base-to-base contact to force him, and then I'm gonna kill 1, 2, and
Oh, you're gonna give
3.
me the objective?
Well, I have to. At least you get 2. You get 2 objectives to my 2, so nobody's gonna get hold more.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else I can do in that sense. And then I do owe you a morale here.
Okay.
She's the leader. She's leadership 8, and I lost 3. So, they're going to lose 1 more. I have to keep the 1 in base-to-base contact with the Hive Guard. But the Witch's forlorn charge has netted them 4 dead, and tying up the Hive Guard, forcing some psychic
So
powers.
he's like inside the building?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
right inside here.
Cool.
Tying up those Hive Guard. Okay, with that, we move on to the end of the first turn. We'll be back with the score. End of Tyranid movement phase, turn 2. Swarmlord moved and basically advanced really fast with a double advance roll. Did I steal the command point? I do not. He's moved and ran a Neurothroat. They are infantry, so he can hide like halfway in the building here, and he can see the witch, who's also halfway in the building. So he's going to try and smite Psychic Scream her to kill her and get the Hive Guard out. And he's going to potentially try and basically
He's going
onslaught
to cast
this.
onslaught on
Yeah,
himself.
so he can then advance and charge and get into the Ravagers, start murdering a bunch of stuff over here. And then the Gene Stealer has stayed back there as well, and he's brought as many smites as he can to bear against the Incarn as well. With that, let's move into the Psychic phase.
Smite.
Okay, he's just going to smite her. Bazak! Okay, cool. Does 1 mortal wound, 6 up, feel no pain for the Incarn. Nope, takes a wound. Pow! Taken 1 so far. Bloop.
Psychic Scream.
Psychic Scream needs a 5, is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. It's going to go... hold on.
Oh,
it goes off on a 9. That was a 2. So it will do 1 mortal wound if it goes through. However, I'm going to see if I'm in range of my guy. I'm going to try... I was just out of that, but it is 1 mortal wound onto my witch. She needs a 6 up to stay alive. No, she is going to die. Blah, blah. Oh no, she is now dead. Oh dear me.
Is there
Okay.
anything with an 18 of him?
Of whom? Of him?
This guy? No, I don't think so.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think.
This guy over
Maybe,
here? No.
maybe the. I don't
No,
think
no,
the
there's
Incarn
no way,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. Do I want to teleport the Incarn that way? No. She's gonna stay. She's gonna stay right where she is right now.
Okay, so we got
Yeah.
this smite.
Cool. Another smite. Goes off on an 11. Very cool. Does 4. Hiya! And takes 4. So she's up to 5 taken. Dun,
Broodlord
dun,
smite.
dun. Broodlord needs a 7 to smite.
Nope.
Does not go off.
And then Neurothroat.
The Neurothroat needs a bigger smite as
An
well.
11 again.
Another D6 smite. Well, I'm going to try and stop it.
Okay.
Might as well. And no, I get a 10. That is a shame. 2.
How much does she have left?
She has 4 remaining.
I'll CP this.
Cool. He's spending a command point to a 4. Will she die? She does. And do I steal that command point? I do not. Okay, well, bye-bye, lady. She died. Uh-oh. That's just me not learning.
Might have messed up. Now I can't command point onslaught.
That's right. Well, you know it happens.
Onslaught!
Woo. You
Well, I got a
rolled
2 and a 3.
It does not go off.
It does not go off.
So Swarmlord he basically has traded killing the Ravagers.
Well, I
for-
could still
yeah,
push
yeah.
himself. He just can't charge.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'll get
So you'll
out
probably
of there.
try to get out of
Yeah.
there with that. But he means that my Ravagers are going to be safe for another turn.
Yeah,
at least.
exactly.
Okay. Good, but I have lost the Incarn, which is a big part of my army. So let's see
I'm
what
gonna
I can do
give-
after this. A list from the Gene to the Gene Stealers.
Yep.
It goes off, yeah. So they have a 5 up, feel no pain now.
And then the horror,
Mm-hmm.
which is from this guy. I
24
don't think he's
inches.
in range
Nope.
of anything.
Nope. Oh, she's dead now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, not in range
She's
of anything.
dead. Cool.
And the other horror was my Flyrant.
Cool. And the only other thing in range to shoot stuff is the Hive Guard. Awesome.
Yeah, shooting. So the Swarm Lord will
Try and push himself.
push himself,
Yeah.
get out of here.
And he can advance 4.
So we're going 13.
Yeah. He's just going to hot tail it as much as he can. He can't go over people.
Yeah. No.
Nope. So
So
he's
he's
going to just
gonna-
try and hide as much as he can. Okay, that sounds fair. Since he is a Swarm Lord after all. He's like, psych, and then came back.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't kill him.
Yeah.
If they do, I'm in trouble.
Yep. Okay. I like it. I like it.
No, you know what? I think this would be better. How far do they move?
14.
14?
Yes.
Yeah, I think this would certainly be better.
Okay, cool. So you're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna kind of
hide
hide him
him.
there. I like
Hide
it.
him here, yep.
Cool. Just right in my face. Right in my face. Perfect. And then Hive Guard.
Yeah, I don't think Terminators are in range.
Nope.
Oh, just got the Hive Guard, and then this guy is not in range because he only needs range or died.
Correct.
So let's do.
He's shooting 4 Hive Guard into that net venom at -1, so they need 4s to hit the venom. Good roll. Finally, better than the last time, which is fantastic. And needing 3s, so 5. 5 up saves from Mr. Venom. And 1 goes through.
Nice.
And he takes 3 damage. Hooray! 2 are going into the Ravager, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s as well. That's 3 saves on the Ravager that has 1 wound remaining. 5 pluses. Oh, I'm going to spend a command point reroll. On this one over here, might as well. First, the reroll. No, and then do I spend it? I do. So I go down to 7. How much damage? 3 damage. Oh, that's
way too much damage.
Well, you know, I can always roll 3 6s.
You could, yes.
Yes, I've seen it before. I've done it before. Nope. Does she explode?
I've seen you roll
She does
14 4s.
That's
pluses.
right. Every once in a while, the dice go crazy. Okay, so that Ravager is now dead. With the Hive Guard, I'm just going to try and soak it up, see if I steal any. No, I do not. He's down to 9 command points remaining.
So he has how many ones left?
3 remaining.
I'm gonna put 3 in the him,
Cool.
and then 3 into. We're gonna do the far left one.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 and 3.
3 into the weakened one.
Okay. 3 into the witch one, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And no wounds.
And then the other one.
3 into the other one. 3 hits. 2 wounds. 5s. And 1 goes through for 3 damage. That's the end of turn 2 for Chris. He got kill 2, so he got Butcher's Bill, the Incarn, and the Witches. So he got a Butcher's Bill for that. He got a kill 1 and hold 1 as well. We're moving on to my turn 2. End of the movement phase. Gamble time, because I lost the Incarn and the Ravager. That's actually quite big, so I have to start putting pressure on right now. The Ravagers have moved up this way, spread out a little bit, and then I've got 1 Ravager in range of that catalysted Gene Stealer. And this Ravager as well. I've also brought in some Mandrakes here to shoot over here. And I brought in Venoms. I've disembarked Venoms. I brought the Archon up. I've kept her holding that objective. I've put onto that objective because that's bonus if I hold both of these here. So let's move on to some Psychic phase, which I don't have anymore because the Incarn is dead. And then we're going to move into some shooting phase. So we'll start with the stuff that doesn't have a choice, which is Mr. Ravager firing at those Gene Stealers in the backfield. 9 shots, hitting on 4s because of the Malanthrope. That Malanthrope showing its worth by being awesome. So I get that many hits. So 6 hits from the Ravager. Needing 3s to wound the Gene Stealers. Rerolling 1s thanks to the Archon. So 3 invulnerable saves. For the Gene Stealers, they make 2. So 1 catalyst, 1 goes down. Okay.
What else can shoot them?
That one can see that one.
Okay.
And then the Mandrakes can. And then any of the Venoms that can see either of those 3 Stealers.
Alright, I'll take this guy.
Okay. Yeah, the one close to the charge there. This Ravager number 2 firing into those Stealers as well. It's kind of how that works. Hitting on 4s. When I have a chance to kill the Stealers, I kind of have to go for it. Because the Stealers are definitely one of the hard hitters in the Tyranid army. Hitting on, thank you, my lord. Yes, 5 hits. Good job, good job. Wounding on 3s, rolling 1s. Thank you, my lord. That would be 5 saves this time for the Gene Stealers. And this time 4 have gone down. Well, 4, maybe 4. We shall see. Yes, 4 have gone down, including the catalysted units as well. So now he's pulling the guys that my Venoms can see, which is a smart ploy there. And then my Mandrakes who have no choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are 6 Mandrakes this time. I usually run them in units of 5, but I thought 6 would be fun to run. to see what happens. Now I need 3s to hit. They are strength 4, so 4s to wound. Oh no, so 4s to hit because of the mount. Oh no, they're out of range of the mount right now. So 3s to hit, and on 6s to wound, they also do mortal wounds on top of that. So let's see what happens. 3s to hit. Ooh, 1 miss. Go Mandrakes. The whole tournament, these guys were like my absolute MVPs. They did so many crazy things. It was great. Okay, needing 4s to wound, 6s do mortal wounds. So with that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 saves and 2 mortal wounds on top of that. So 6 saves on 5s. 5 go through, adding 2 dice for the mortals, and that is how many catalysts have to be made. Oh, they just killed 6 Gene Sealers. Well done, Mandrakes. Well done. I also put the other Mandrakes that are back here into the Raider, so they're going to be firing into Swarmlord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because Swarmlord has an invulnerable save, so those mortal wounds can be quite handy through that invulnerable save. Let's see what these Mandrakes do. Needing 3s to hit. This is squad number 2. Ooh, didn't hit as well this time. Only half the squad hit. Needing 5s to wound, but 6s do mortals as well. So we do 1 armor save at -1 and 1 mortal wound. So that would be 2 damage on Swarmlord as he failed his save from the Mandrakes. Perfect. So now we're going to move into stuff that doesn't have a choice, in which case it will be this unit of Cabalite Warriors. They don't have a choice. They're going to shoot into this unit of... they've taken a couple of casualties, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 6 left in that black squad. So Shredder gets D6 shots for 1 shot, 3s to hit, and 2s to wound. So 1 at -1. Are they within range of the? No. Okay. So they're not. So then 4 rapid fire rifles, needing 3s to hit, rerolling 1s thanks to that Archon nearby, and needing 4s to wound with their poison 1 save. And he's fine. Okay, they shot. Now this squad here, same target. So we'll do the Shredder first. 6 shots from the Shredder. Needing 3s to hit because they're not within range. I do have an Archon nearby, so rerolling 1s to hit. And then 2s to wound, rerolling wounds, -1 AP. So 3 of them go down. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 rapid fire rifles onto the last little gaunt there. Hiya! Rerolling 1s thanks to the Archon nearby. And needing 4s to wound that little gaunt. 3 saves on the gaunt. And I got him. So that is a kill. Thank you to these 2 Cabalite Warrior units. This unit of Cabalite Warriors and Venom are going to fire into Green Squad. So I'll just do the Venom first. 5 shots hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Thanks to Flayed Skull, which is awesome. And then needing 4s. 2 saves. 2 of them go down. Plop, plop. And then the Cabalite Warriors will now be out of range and out of vision of pretty much everything else. This Venom over here is going to start firing into blue. So it is a rapid fire. So we're going to do rapid fire splinter cannon and just the long range rifle. Needing 4s to hit on blue because they are in range of the Malanthrope, but that reroll 1s to hit from Flayed Skull comes quite in handy. And now needing 4s to wound. Ayah! 3 saves. 3 saves. 2 go down from
green?
this Venom over here. No, to blue.
Oh, to blue?
Yeah. 2 go down. Perfect. Okay, so he's taking a few casualties here. So now this Raider is going to shoot into Swarmlord. So 3 attacks from Raider, needing 3s to hit. Haha! I need that roll again. 5s to wound with the deceit. No, and I don't... Nope, that Disintegrator did not want to do damage whatsoever.
It would have been useful if you were 1s there.
Yes, it would be useful. So now this unit inside is going to shoot at Swarmlord as well. We have the Shredder doing 6 shots. It is only strength 6 though, and he's not infantry, so I'm not re-rolling wounds. However, it is -1, which can be handy. Hits 5 times, needs 5s to wound from the Shredder. Oh, 4 saves. Good job, little Shredder. -1 does 3 damage to Swarmlord. And then we have the poison shooting needing 3s, rolling 1s. I don't know why I keep on repeating it. Not like it changes the millionth time that I've said it. 2 armor saves from the poison. 1 more goes through. He has 6 wounds remaining. Then I'm going to do the entirety of this venom into him as well. So that's 10 poison shots from that venom, needing 3s. Arg! Poison, and and that's flayed skull reroll. Wounding on 4s. Come on, poison. Get some wounds in there. 3 more saves. All it is volume 1 at a time. He has 5 wounds left. Okay. And then we're going to do this venom as well. You know, we're going to try and do as much damage as we can here. Since he is out in the open, might as well try while we can. 3s, rerolling 1s. Hiya! Rerolling. Ooh, all hit. That's 10 hits from the venom. And needing 4s to wound. And that is 6 saves from this little venom over here. And he does one more, down to 4 remaining. Now we're going to do this venom as well. It's just one after another. Venom is like death by 1,000 cuts. That's kind of how that works here. Chris is being very patient. He's
gonna live.
He has the confidence. 3 more saves on Mr. Swarmlord. 3 more saves. He takes 1 more. Now this venom over here is going to shoot as well. Okie dokie. So this venom is going to fire. It's long range, however. Long range. So needing 3s. Rerolling 1s. Ooh, flayed skull. And needing 4s to wound. Ooh, 2 more saves. He takes 1 more. He has 2 remaining.
I keep taking 1.
He is going to fire and fade. He's going to get him 7 in, which will mean that I can shoot with the guys inside. Let's see if I spend that 1 command point. And I do. So I go down to 6 remaining. Okay, it's up to these little Cabalite warriors. Let's see if they can do it. The Shredder gets 2 shots this time. Okay, so we have 3s. I needed that to wound. Needing 5s from the Shredder. No wounds on the Shredder.
Come on, buddy.
Dun, dun, dun. And then we have 8 shots from the poison.
No.
He's legitimately rerolling. Okay, so that's 7 hits. Let's see if this poison can find its mark. And on 4s. Just 2. Just 2. Oh, he's gonna live with a wound.
Is there anything else you can do to him?
There's nothing else I can shoot at him.
Other than charging him?
Other than if I charge him.
Well,
there's nothing. Yeah, I 100% agree. Okay, he has 1 wound remaining. Okay, fair enough.
He took 1 every time.
Yeah, he took pretty much 1, except for that 1 venom. I mean, the 1 Shredder did a decent amount of damage. Yeah. But he did do a lot of work. Okay, with that, I'm going to charge this venom into these little guys right here. Yeah. So that's like the only thing that's going to matter there. Got 1 hit, needing 5, nothing. And does he make it in? He does. He's going to go right here. Just stay out of 1 inch of him and out of 3 inches of that guy. So something like that. Plop. And then I'm going to activate him. I'm going to pile into Mr. Double Shot Flamer guy.
Yep.
But I'm going to attack, of course, the little Termagants. Little Termagants get 1 hit, and I kill 1. Yeah, -1 AP with Blade Veins, Strength 4. And now he gets to swing back at me. So he has 4 attacks that are strength like a bunch, and 2 damage -1 on the big guy. And then a couple of the little guys as well. He has to try and keep them in coherency, though. So you have to... you can't move them unless... Go like that. Exactly.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Okay.
I don't know. Let's say like 5 little guys got in.
Sure.
Ooh.
They get some hits in. And do a couple of wounds.
3 wounds.
They really want this venom dead, is what they were saying. But the venom says, not today.
Well, here's the big one.
Not today.
4s.
3 hit. Very nicely done.
3s.
Very nicely done. 1 goes through so far.
Just 1.
Just one.
Yeah,
Minus
on
1
that.
AP. Needs a 5. And lives with 4 wounds. Okay, with that, I will get my recon point. I will get a hold more point. I get a kill. I believe you got killed more. No, I killed.
I killed 2.
What did I? I didn't kill 2. I killed 1. Correct. Okay.
1, yes.
Yes, because I didn't kill green. I just killed black squad here.
Yeah.
Cool. And with that, and I almost killed Swarmlord. So close.
Almost.
So close. He's still alive though. So close. We'll move on to turn 3 for the Tyranids. Tyranid turn 3 movement sees the Tyranids essentially consolidate their forces here. Lots of smites. Aiming for that venom to get the double shooting flamer out of combat. In other news, Rippers have come down to get another recon. And the Gene Stealers are moving to engage the sneaky mandrakes. That's right, there are 8 Gene Stealers left, hoping to wipe out a bunch of mandrakes and murder them. Murder them dead. Okay, psychic phase. Let's see what happens here. Swarmlord's gonna smite, and he does not.
Broodlord.
Okay, now he needs a 6, and he does. The Broodlord does indeed smite, and he gets 3 mortal wounds. Ouch. My Venom has 3 wounds left. So now on a 7? Yeah, 7. No. And now on an 8? No. Now on a 9? Ooh, it does go off. I'm gonna, yeah, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna let it do I want to let it go through? I'm going to try stop it, actually. No, I'm going to let it go through, because Scream is on a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to let it go through. And it does 3. Damn it, it's going to explode it. And it does explode. So everything within 6 inches takes a mortal wound.
Okay.
Everything. Ha ha ha. Go, little Venom. At least in death, he's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 8 mortal wounds in death. Good job, little Venom. Good job.
It was this guy that killed him, right? No.
that Venom did like 8 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And then this Nerthrope just heals himself up because he killed the Venom.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job, little Venom.
So he'll scream
Yep.
probably that guy?
Yeah,
Or
that's
that guy?
he's the closest visible,
Him?
I
Okay.
believe. Unless, yeah, I don't know. It's about the same. So.
Yeah. Well,
Hiya!
goes off with
Goes
the...
off.
Oh, we roll that, obviously.
I'm gonna try.
Still a 6.
I'm gonna try and stop you.
Still a 6, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, no, did I try and stop? No, I didn't. I let it go. I'm gonna try and stop that Neurothrope. Needs a 7 from my awesome guy. Oh, come on, Helm of
Okay.
Spite.
1.
1 mortal wound on that Venom. Catalyst on big guy. Okay, so he's catalysted now, and by big guy we mean flamer guy.
Yep.
Gonna keep him alive for as
Gonna
long as he can,
do-
which is exciting.
Oh, I keep messing up my horror.
Bad
Chris.
Well, you know.
How horror that thing?
Horror who?
That one.
This Venom here?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. It
Cool.
goes off with an
Super.
11. Not that it matters, but it just means this Venom is -1 to hit and -1 leadership.
And then paroxysm.
Which,
Oh, it's 18. It's 18.
okay.
So I'm
That
not
one,
going to
maybe?
cast it.
Oh, yeah.
If
well,
I can get troops, maybe, but I'm not going to paroxysm.
absolutely. Unless you
peril and
perils
I
and die, that would be great.
All right. Shooting.
Shooting phase, which is good. The Venom's out, so now that flamer guy can double shoot, which is really nasty.
Yep.
He's gonna. A Swarmlord's going to push the Broodlord. Where's the Broodlord going?
An extra 12.
Cool. He instead moved the Swarmlord back further, instead of a Broodlord forward to commit suicide. So, now we're going on to shooting in earnest.
Okay.
Now,
First thing.
with some
Finally
shooting
get
stuff.
to shoot him.
Yeah.
See if I can melt that.
Okay, it's 2d6 hits, essentially, right?
Yeah.
2d6 hits, and he does 8 hits. Strength what?
7.
Okay, so 3s to wound, and then
Strength
2 damage a
user.
pop?
8 hits.
Are they 2 damage each, or
D3?
D3 each, okay. So, needing 3s to wound. So that'd be 6 wounds. Will the Venom survive with his Flicker Field save? Yeah. Venom takes 3d3 damage. Will he live? No, he does not. Does the Venom explode? No, the Venom is now dead. Oh, dead Venom.
Okay.
A salvo is shooting at the little unit of Cavalite Warriors, needing 4s to hit,
And then 3.
and 3s. Any
AP1.
AP1. So 6s, and 6s again for Power from Pain. 1 Cavalite goes down. Arg.
Those witches are right there. I don't like them.
Okay, so he's
Witches.
going to flame the witches.
Yep, and
Cool.
then
And the Stinger Salvo into the same
unit.
unit. Okay, so 2d6 into the witch's venom this time. For 7 this time. Good old super flamer. It's like a cool, like 18-inch bubble of no-go zone, which has been really fun. He's been so 3. Okay, Mr. Venom. Let's see what you can do here. Needing 5s. No, none. It's gonna die.
1, 2, 3,
Does the venom
4,
explode?
5.
No. And it had already taken 3 wounds from
Oh,
before.
okay.
So, 5 witches inside, of which I lose 3
no!
witches. 3 witches go down. Uh-oh. Stinger Salvo into that squad. Oh, 1 hit and 1 wound, needing a 6+. Oh, power from pain. No, 1 more goes down.
So the 2 guys.
5 guard, 2 into the 2 witches that are remaining, and then 4 into that Ravager. Ooh, into the witches. He got 3 wounds into the witches. I need 6s to live. Go, witches, go. No, D3 damage. If he rolls low, they might live. No. Okay. And, no, they are now dead. You got them. You got the net. She was trying really hard to trap you into the Ravager. Okay. And needing 3s. Ooh, 1. Okay, 5 up. And 1 goes through for 2 damage. 6s to ignore it. No, 2 damage on that Ravager. Okay, so he's going to double tap. That's 2 command points again. Do I steal any? Because I still haven't this turn. Yay! I go back up to 7. Hooray! And he's shooting everything at that Ravager. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. He got a few wounds in this time. 5 saves. Okay, Mr. Ravager, time to make some invulnerable saves. Good. He made 3 of them. 2d3 damage for 2 damage. Ouch. And 6s to ignore. No, he has taken 2 damage. He's taken 4 in total. He is not bracketed. Yes. The Gene Stealers are going to charge into the Mandrakes. So I do get to Overwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Needing 6s. Go, little Mandrakes. The power of Mandrakes. 4s to wound. 6s do mortals. No! Nothing. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh! Thank goodness they're really close. that was Snake Eyes for the charge. The Mandrakes are going to use lightning fast reflexes against the 8 times 3, so 24 attacks.
So I'll do the Scything Talons because you're just invuln.
Yep, he's just using rerolling 1s. So he's hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s, thanks to Scything Talons. Okay, let's see how many hits. And then to wound, needing 3s, because they are strength 4. So he did 4 saves on the Mandrakes, needing a 5-up invulnerable save on the Mandrakes. 1, and then 6 up, feel no pains. 3 Mandrakes go down. My Mandrakes get to swing back. Each Mandrake has 3 attacks, and the Sergeant is left alive. They are now hitting on 2s thanks to power from pain. So hitting on 2s. And they are strength 4 in combat as well. -1 AP, so 4s to wound. And they cause 5 saves on the Gene Stealers, also needing 5s. So they kill 3 Gene Stealers in return. The Mandrakes are going to stay in combat with them over there. I do owe him a morale test. He owes me a morale test. He's lost 3 to leadership.
So
I don't know what
6
their
have
leadership
failed.
is. Okay, leadership 8. Oh, he loses 1 more. Oh, and I am leadership 8 as well, and I am fine. Go Mandrakes! With that, he did kill, hold, got his butcher's bill, and another recon point because of those guys over here.
Yeah.
And with that, we're moving into Dark Eldar turn 3. And here we are after movement of turn 3 for the Dark Eldar. Drukhari. The raider here with the Mandrakes has moved up here to basically get within range of Swarm Order with the Mandrakes, which is good because they have the little mortal wounds thingy. This Venom was here, moved over, I'm going to shoot and then potentially fire and fade to get close to Swarmy if I need more shooting. They have moved up with one guy out of line of sight. So if he smites these guys, at least I have one out of line of sight. My Archon is right here. And then these Cabalites have moved up to potentially charge the 2-man unit that's here. The unit of witches that was here got into the venom that these guys got out of and then moved up this way. This venom dropped the Cavalite Warriors off. They're moving up to engage those Rippers. The venom has moved up this way. In other news, the Ravagers have moved out of Hive Guard range and have some beads on a couple of different shooting. And, of course, the Mandrakes can do nothing. They're just going to sit there looking pretty. Okay. I have 5 command points left, by the way, because I spent 2 for lightning fast reflexes on the Mandrakes last turn. Let's move into the shooting phase. Stuff that doesn't have a choice first. This unit here. Shredder. Cocked dice. 2 shots, 3s, and 2s at -1. So 2 wounds on the Rippers.
1 is down to 1.
Cool. And then the rifles. All hit. 8 shots. Needing 4s to wound. I do 4 saves. And
Save 9.
so 2 Rippers dead.
So this one kills him. Yep, another Ripper dead. 1
Okay.
left.
1 Ripper left. Okay, perfect. This unit of Cavalite Warriors is going to shoot into... By the way, this is the horrid one. They're going to shoot into these Termagants. So I do have a Shredder as well. Shredder! 5 shots. Yeah. 3s. And 2s with rerolls. Nothing.
Ouch.
Okay. Well, you know, every once in a while, the Shredders decide to do nothing. The guys inside, and by inside I mean the other guys, do 1 save on those guys over here. 1 little Termagant has indeed died. Then this unit has a Shredder as well, so a Shredder from that unit. 6 shots. They have an Archon nearby. Hooray. And needing 2s to wound at -1. So 4 of them go down. And then he has 1 of his friends shooting. There's only 1 left in the unit.
Looks that way, yep.
Cool. And 4s to wound. Ah, nothing. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. So we're going to do these 4 rifles into the lone guy. The Shredder into the big guy. Might as well start doing some damage.
Finally, he's starting getting shot at. See how tough he is.
3 shots. What's his toughness? 8?
8.
Okay, needing 5s to wound at -1. 1 at -1.
So that's a 4 up.
And then he has a 5 up feel no pain. The Shredder has done first blood.
2 wounds taken.
Yes.
With the double 1s.
That's right. And then, well, one of them was a venom exploding. So he has 12 wounds remaining. The Cavalite Warrior is shooting at the last Termagant. You know, he's being a very elusive Termagant. 1 save on this little Termagant.
Yeah!
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I got him. Thank goodness. The Mandrakes are going to try and do Swarmlord in.
Try to roll a 6.
Yes, so I need at least, well, they have to hit first. So hitting for 4s because he's next to the Malanthrope now. Okay, couple of hits here. Out of 12 shots, 5. Needing 5s and 6s do mortal wounds. Will 1 get through? No, absolutely nothing into Swarmy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. So now I'm going to do this venom into Swarmy.
That should do it.
Yeah, you know. Gotta try. It's like 1 wound at a time, wasn't it? Yep. Is that kind of how we did it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. If you wound, you take at least 1.
Yeah.
So let me do all the rolls at once.
Yeah, so you can pass every save. I doubt it. Flayed Skull reroll. And needing 4s to wound with poison. Take 3 armor saves. That was about what we did last
That's not
time.
bad.
You know. And he does fail 1.
Am I going to CP it and be a little bugger? No.
No, you're not going to
CP. Does not explode, though.
Okay. And he doesn't explode, but he is dead.
Yeah, he is dead.
Go, Little Venom. Good job, Little Venom. And now we move on to the other stuff. Okay, so the Raider is going to fire at these little guys. 3 shots from the Raider, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. So 2 wounds on the Rippers. I'm hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s, but I hit on 4s anyway.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2 damage each, and they're -3 AP because they're a disintegrator cannon.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So 1 Ripper dies, and then another one takes 2 wounds because it's only 2 damage. Plop, plop, plop. And he's going to kill this one here. because that's the one that Ravager can see, or he wants to at least try. So that Ravager is going to turn and fire on those rippers, needing 4s to hit because of the Malanthrope, because it affects everything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, couple of hits, needing 3s to wound, rerolling once. I just need 3 of these to go through. Okay, so that Ravager murders those rippers, which allows this Ravager to shoot at Mr. Broodlord over here, I believe, as the closest target.
Which Raven?
This Ravager here is firing into him over here. You can check it if you'd like. I'm pretty sure. We'll check it. So we did check. That Ravager is about an inch closer to him. Yes. So
-1.
It is -1. So 4s to hit, Mr. Ravager. He's happy that Swarmlord has died. So hopefully he gains some inspiration from that. Ooh, 2 hits only. Thank you, my lord. Rerolls. Oh no. And toughness 5.
Yeah.
So 4s to wound, rerolling 1. So 2 invulnerable saves on Mr. Broodlord.
He's down to
takes
1.
2. He's got 1 wound remaining, which means this unit in here will now fire into that
nice.
Broodlord. Is he infantry?
Yeah.
He is. So D6 from the Shredder for 3 shots, hitting on 3s.
-1, no?
Hitting on 4s. Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah, hitting on 4s. You're right, hitting on 4s. And needing 3s to wound, but he is infantry, so rerolling all wounds against him. So 2 -1 from the Shredder,
Okay.
and he does die. So that was an overextension there, and the Broodlord has gone down. Okay, so that's pretty much everything on that side of the table. And now I still have these 2 Venoms over here to fire. So now this Venom over here is going to shoot into Green Squad. It is a full complement of shots. And here we have 5s to hit, because it is horrid, so it's -1 plus -1. So 5s to hit, rerolling 1s. 1 hit, and 2 rerolls. 1 hit, needing a 4+. 1 dead gaunt. Okay, then the witches inside are going to fire. I'm just out of grenade range, so 4 pistols, hitting on 4s, and wounding on 4s. Nothing. And then this Venom firing everything it can into that same unit. This is also full complement of 10 shots, needing 4s to hit, rerolling 1s. Ooh, much better from the second Venom. Needing 4s to wound. There are only 4 remaining, and he needs to take 5 saves. Oh, and they do go down. So that is a Green Squad. And with that, we're going to end the shooting phase, and we're going into the assault phase. So, so here they have that stuff over there. And I'm not going to charge at all. The reason being is because I don't want him to interrupt after I pick a target. So I'm going to just not charge at all so that my Mandrakes get to swing and it doesn't force me to Vector's interrupt. Essentially, it's going to save me command points. Yeah, that's the biggest reason that I wouldn't want to interrupt or charge in. And yeah, he's going to smite me regardless of what I do next turn anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. I still have hold more, kill more this turn and the bonus, so this is a big turn for me. I just need to see what the Mandrakes can do against those Gene Sealer cults. So we'll count up the points after this turn 3. Okay, so the Mandrakes hit on 2s because they're sneaky Mandrakes like that. I love how many attacks just a small unit of Mandrakes gets. And needing 4s to wound, they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saves. Ooh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And they wipe out the unit. Go Mandrakes! I did kill 2 of these Rippers, and because it's his last recon point, he's spending the 2 command points to hold that Ripper in place in order to get that last recon point. Because the other, he can't really get around there without sacrificing like even more kills. With that, we're moving into turn 4. So let's see what happens as we move into the Tyranid turn. End of the movement phase on turn 4. The Tyranids' desperate attempt for points. It is rather lopsided right now, so we're kind of seeing what happens if the Tyranids can pull out like a kill more, deny me some like hold points. It's hard because in each of these Dark Eldar transports, they are infantry, so he pops them and then guys get out and then he has to kill those too, which then just gets really annoying over the course of a long game. So they have moved out here. All three of these Ornithropes are basically the Neurothropes are going to be trying to smite that Raider, and then this Malanthrope's kind of moved up to maybe charge something, and he has remained stationary to shoot a lot. And the Hive Guard have also remained stationary, while these have decided to move up as well. With that, we move into the Psychic phase. Let's see what happens with the Tyranids as they get all fancy.
First smite.
First smite.
We roll once.
Cool.
Goes off with a 9
Very nice.
for 3.
3 damage on this. Okay, so he's taken 3 so far. He's taken 4 in total.
Psychic Scream.
Okay, same one.
No, that's this guy.
Okay.
Goes off with a 9
Yep.
for 1.
Okay, so he's taken 4.
And
So
then-
he's taken 5 in total.
So he'll smite.
The same guy?
Yep. Goes off
It does.
for 1.
For 1, he has taken 6 in total, including the one from earlier.
And then the last smite.
The last one that's wounded. Well,
Yeah.
there's 2 that are wounded. So 1 should have a wound in there.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, perfect. And then the last one,
Goes off with a 10.
I'm going to try and deny it. Hey, yeah, I need an 11. Yo, so close.
How much wounds do you have left?
He has 4 wounds left.
Oh no. Well, I do 2.
Takes
to
2.
him.
So he has taken 8 in total, including the one from earlier. He has 8. He has 2 left. He has 2 remaining. Aha!
Am I within 2 feet now? No, I'm not. I'm gonna do the horror to that one. Yep. He's horrid.
Now he has minuses to hit.
And then I'm gonna do catalyst to the big guy again.
Yeah, makes sense.
He's cutted.
Should have waited to stop that one.
I can reroll one.
Yeah, I know.
But you never will with a 6, you might peril. Okay, shooting.
Okay.
These 2 little dudes.
Yep.
Into the
The
smaller
3-man
squad.
unit. Yep.
So 1 hit,
Very cool.
1 wound.
5 up. And 6 up. Oh, you got one. Ah!
Take that.
He's dead. Very dead.
And then we got this guy is gonna do
Flamer.
his flamer and then his
Stinger Salvo.
stinger salvo. So we got the stinger salvo
Yep.
with 4s,
Ooh, very nice roll.
3s, just 2.
Okay,
Do 1.
so 6s. And 6s again. He got them with the Stinger Salvo. Blop, blop. Oh, no.
And then the spray.
Yep, into the Venom. Oh,
I'm gonna
4.
CP this one.
Okay. 7 this time. Do I steal a command point? No. You go down to 4. I have 5 left. Yes.
5, 6, 7.
Mhm.
So 3s.
4. Okay. Come on, little Venom. He is a full wounded Venom. Will he survive? Oh, he takes 2d3 damage. No rerolls here.
4.
4. He has 2 remaining. He's taken 4 damage. Plop. Yes, he's alive. The Hive Guard are now shooting. 2 into that Venom that's wounded, hitting on 4s. And, ooh, nothing. No rerolls there. 2 into the wounded Raider, hitting on 3s. And 3s to wound. 2, needing 5 plus invulnerable saves. Ooh, I'm going to spend a command point to reroll this. Hooray! It lives! And then 2 into the Venom. And, ooh, okay. Decent. 1 gets into the Venom on a 5 plus to ignore it. Nope, 1 Venom takes 3 damage. Plop, and I do spend, do I spend it? I do indeed. So I go down to 4 remaining.
Alright, I'm gonna do his cannon into there.
Yep, the spray again.
Yeah, and then the little shots into that's T6.
T5.
T5, little
T5.
shots into there.
Into the Raider, yes.
So little shots.
Needing 4s. And needing 4s. At -1. Needing 5s. Oh, that guy is fine. Well
And the
done.
Spray.
Spray does 6. Needing 3s. Okay, 3 saves into the Venom. Come on, little Venom. Oh, he takes 2. Yeah, that'll be enough to kill it. Does it explode? It does not explode. And there are 5 models inside. 1 of them goes down. The witches got back outside behind this wall here, and then 7 of these termagants firing into those Cavalite warriors. 4s and 4s. 3s. Oh, that's right. The strength 4. I always forget the little piddly guns are strength 4. 5s and then 6s. Oh, the termagants killed 2 of them. Blap, blap.
Double tap Hive Guard.
Uh-oh, he's spending 2 command points to double tap the Hive Guard. I think that's okay. Do I steal a command point? I do! I go up to 5. Hooray!
I'm gonna do
Makes me happy inside.
3
into that venom.
and he has 2 wounds left?
Yes, 2 wounds remaining.
3, 1, 2.
Okay. 1 into here, 3 into here, 2 into that. Okay, fair enough.
So the 2.
2 into the 3 Cavalite warriors. Ooh. And it does not. Okay, they're alive. Good.
And then the 3 into the venom.
Yep. Needing 4s to hit. Good. And 3s. 2. Will the venom survive? No. No. Does it explode? It does not. And there are 5 models inside for all 5 surviving. And then 1 into...
Yeah.
Needing... Oh, very well done. 1 wound, needing a
I
5
need.
plus. No, D3 damage! Oh, does that explode? It does not. And I have 6 models inside. And 1 Mandrake goes down. At the end of turn 4, I am fearless, so I do not have to take any morale tests. He did kill 3 things, a venom, a raider, and another venom. And he also held an objective, and he got his last recon point as well. Perfect. End of movement, turn 4 for the Dark Eldar. Drukhari. The Ravagers have stayed exactly where they are. These have moved up. They have moved up. The Mandrakes have moved up. The other Mandrakes have hidden back there. The Archon has moved up to get within blast pistol range. The Witches are inside this piece of ruin to potentially charge them. I've got this Venom moved back. They moved in and embarked. I'm going to ignore this guy for now.
He's no longer with
he's no longer anything. And I want the bonus point. It's more important than me killing something. So, we're going to do some shooting. Zoanthropes are infantry, apparently, which makes my shredders really fun against Zoanthropes. Neurothropes, sorry. They're infantry. So, which is funny. They're flying infantry, which is pretty fun. So I'm going to do this entire unit, firing first into the wounded Neurothrope in front. So Shredder first, 4 shots, needing 3s to hit, 1 hit, needing 3s to wound, 1 wound, no AP of course. That's right, because they're awesome. And then the Poison Rifles, needing 4s to wound. So that would be 3 saves, 3 3-ups on Mr. Poison.
1.
Okay, so he has 3 wounds remaining. Then I'm going to do this unit, firing to the same guy as well. So a Shredder does a 1 shot. Yay, missed. 2 rapid fire rifles and 2 at long range. 3s to hit. Ooh, that's much better. And 3 saves from this unit. Pink unit. They do 1 wound, because that's how awesome they are. These are going to shoot at them over here. So a Shredder, 4 shots. Rerolling 1s with an Archon nearby. And wounding on 2s. They're dead. Minus 1 AP. So now they can shoot there. Okay. We're paying attention. We know what we're doing here. This Archon's shooting his blast pistol at the big guy. Hits. Wounds, minus 4 AP.
That melts him.
Yep, D6 damage. 5 damage.
Kata in effect.
Yeah. And he takes 4 damage from a blast pistol. Achoo! Good job, little blast pistol. And then the Mandrakes are going to shoot into the 1 Neurothrope that has taken 2 wounds. Might as well now. You know, needing 4s to hit. And no rerolls for Mandrakes. Because of the Neurothrope. And then 1 mortal wound and 3 saves. So he's dead. Okay, so he dies. Pow! He doesn't explode. He doesn't explode psychically or anything crazy like that.
I wish.
You wish. Yep, he does. The Ravagers. So Ravager number 1 firing into the Flamer guy, I guess. Who has 8 wounds left?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's shoot into Flamer guy. 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s. That's when you go, thank you, my lord. Oh, yes, I'm worthy of rerolls. Needing 5s to wound at -3. Cocked dice. So that would be 3 saves at -3.
Boom!
Ooh, nice. 4 damage go through. Maybe through Catalyst. We shall see. 3 damage go through. Very nice, very nice. He has 5 wounds remaining. Last Ravager, same target. Let's see what we can do here. Hiya! 4s to hit. Oh, not even close. Am I worthy of rerolls? Oh, I'm only sort of worthy. 5s. Nope. Nothing. Second Ravager. Completed utter failure.
It's good against you.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this venom here. The guys inside are going to fire into that squad. I believe they're out of range now.
Yeah.
Cool.
No
So
minus, no
the
minus.
Shredder gets D6 shots for a 6. Oh yeah, needing 3s. And then needing 2s with rerolls. So that would be 5 dead gaunts from the Shredder. I love Shredders so much. And then the squad, the guys inside, needing 4s. 4 saves from the guys inside. 3 more, so that means there's 2 remaining.
It should be just
Oh,
6 up.
that's right.
Yeah.
So 1 left.
1 left.
Oh, and then the Venom's firing. He is horrid, however. So hitting on -1. So needing 4s to hit with rerolling 1s. Ah! Flayed Skull! Needing 4s to wound. 1 save. That's all I need. Will he die? He does. Dead. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to do some charges. First and foremost, I'm going to declare the squad of witches that are out of line of sight of everything into Flamer Guy. So, he can't overwatch. And they go 7 inches. Hooray! So what I've done is I've based the Flamer, put 2 here, and the net's just about to get into base with those Hive Guard. So my Archon is going to charge into Big Beastie as well. And he goes 11. Hiya! Because he's really excited about life. And then these Mandrakes are going to charge into the wounded Neurothrope. And they're going to just come in here on Mr. Wounded Neurothrope. Now he does have a couple of command points to interrupt. Would you like to heroic intervene with anything?
Just this guy, but he can't reach.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to activate my witches first. I'm going to go there. I'm going to put the net in touch there. And then I get 3 attacking your big guy. So 1, 2, and a sergeant. Because the net's targeting the Hive Guards. Needing 2s to hit now. And no rerolls. And needing 5s to wound. Because they asked, are you toughness 8?
Yeah.
You need 6s to wound. So 2 saves, no EP from the witches.
Good.
He's fine. Would you like to interrupt?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna interrupt
Cool.
and see if I can stomp on Archon's Skari there.
Archon Skari is over here. This is just his body double.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stomp on Archon's Skari.
With the big guy. Okay. Needing, do I steal? Oh no, yeah, I already stole a command point. That's right. Here we go.
So I'm weakened, so I needed 5s.
Okay. And 1 hit. Very cool, very cool. Does not wound. Oh no. Okay, so the Drakon is going to go. He gets 5 attacks with his Husk Blade, needing 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. And he's strength 4, so needing 6s. 1 gets through at -2. Ah, he's fine. Oh my goodness. And then the Mandrakes are going to swing. So 1, 2, 3, and a 4. And a squad leader on top of that. 5 Mandrakes into the Neurothrope, needing 2s to hit because they hit a lot, which is pretty fun. And strength 4, so needing 4s to wound. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into a 3-up in ball. He has 4 wounds left, so probably not going to kill him. Yep, just does 1. Goes down to 3 left. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, and now you get to swing back with some stuff.
Hive guard.
I'm going to spend 2 command points. You will be at -1 to hit the witches.
That's not very nice.
Needing 5s to hit them. Because I want them to stay alive. They are
You
toughness...
stop 2.
Oh no, they are toughness 4 though. So...
It's 4s.
Yep. Oh, very nicely
4.
done. 4. I'm just trying to keep enough alive that the smites don't get them out of combat.
Yeah.
So 4s, and I'm gonna reroll 1. Cool. So 1, and then I go down to 2 command points remaining, and then feel no pain. No, so 1 witch is going to die. Headbutts, misses. And with that, it is the end of turn 4. We'll be back with the score. And with that, it is going to be game. We'll be back with an after-action report, but this is a 10-point victory for the Drukhari. We just did the math and kind of talked out the last 2 turns. I was about 10 points up, and even with back and forth, it would have been about a 10-point win. This kind of turned around turn 3 when all the Gene Stealers kind of crashed up against the Mandrakes, and then the Swarm Lord was out of position because of a failed onslaught, because he used a reroll to reroll the damage on the Incarn instead of getting the Flamer to finish off the Incarn, which is kind of what the original plan was. He just kind of got carried away in the moment and ended up killing the Incarn with a reroll, and then wasn't able to reroll the failed onslaught, which then would have meant Swarmlord in here killing Ravagers, stopping me from having like fire superiority that could just basically stick into a corner. But stay tuned for the after action. And that is game. That was a fantastic game, Chris.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming by. And
I get closer every time.
Every time. Actually, it was you not just jumping up at your geniuses. You've done that a few games now. And it's worked with you a lot better to use them strategically and forced me to go out and try and kill them instead of just running them right at my face.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I did that a lot at Beef and Wing, and it helped.
Yeah. Now, Beef and Wing, you had the 40 Gene Stealers. What did you prefer?
I mean, here I preferred the Tyrannifex. It seemed to be really good against you. But I think in overall, like if I face any kind of Night List or anything that's a good tank, in the past when I've used him, he gets 1 shot every time.
Yeah, like a Castellan or like
he needs
something
a 5
big.
up and vulnerable, maybe a 2 up armor, so I can at least roll 5 up against the lesser AP guns.
Yeah, like a last cannon or like a rocket launcher or something.
Yeah, something.
Okay, well, let us know what you think down below of the matchup. I know Tyranids usually have a hard time against like forms of Eldar. However, you've got a lot of practice against my Drukhari. I did misplay the Incarn this game. I kind of was way too aggressive with her. However, I felt like it would be fun to just destroy your Tyrant.
Yeah, yeah.
That was like 4 points right off the bat for me.
After that, when I failed the onslaught, which happens a lot for me, I was like, wait a minute. My Tyrannifex can't shoot anything. He would have blew her off the board.
Well, you know, that happens, I guess.
Yeah.
But, you know, next time is always a charm. But thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Huge shout out to all the Patreons to the channel. Thanks to you, I get to do stuff like this. Thanks to Chris for coming onto the channel and having another battle report. And we'll
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Exodar, check him out on the ITC rankings, and pester him on Facebook. So to give you tips and tricks if you're a Tyranids player.
I know a little bit.
Other than that, I'm Skari, your grateful host, and this is
Chris.
Signing off until next time.
He just pointed at me and I'm like,
Skari out.
Yeah.
And Chris, bye.